What's that?
No hole in this?
Yeah, it might be nice.
Or are you gonna do it by hand?
I thought I would crawl around on my knees. No, that was good.
You're a professional, bud.
Handle, definitely want to handle. Oh, I should get some rubber gloves before I start
On the
getting
table.
myself so dirty.
You said you want a pair?
Yeah, I might as well just grab a pile of them and bring them over here because I have a tendency to shred them without thinking. There we go. Thanks. So when it comes to dosages for metallic pigment, there's a jumping off point, but there's really no hard, firm rule of how much you need to use. It all depends on the opacity levels you're trying to hit, or if you want real subtle, transparent looks. You know, this is 10 ounces of metallic pigment, and this is enough to do a full 3-gallon kit. You know, as a baseline. You know, if you're looking at a color chart, that's basically the dilution rate that they're doing. You could probably put 3 of these in this bucket if you wanted to, or you could just put a thimbleful in there, and it's going to have a real just transparent, iridescent quality to it. So there is no, if you want to start, a jumping off point will be 8 to 10 ounces per 3-gallon kit. But that doesn't mean, the only way you're going to know exactly how much pigment you need is to do a mock-up, to play around with it, to get comfortable with the material, so you know what you want, and when you bid the job. Rule of thumb too, it might seem obvious, but people get stumped on it all the time, is the lighter colors, you're going to need more pigment to cover a black base. So when guys want bright white floors, they're probably going to want to use twice as much of the white pigment as they might think. So as we were kind of talking about, most of the stuff that we're stocking from Surfkoat is zero VOC, low odor stuff, which is really nice if you're working in a place where people are living or a business that's operating. I have heard horror stories of guys going in with nasty coatings in, like, textile factory was one, and they had to throw out all of their merchandise because they could not get the solvent smell off of the clothing. I mean, it doesn't smell great. I'm not gonna make this into a candle or anything, but it's not gonna knock you out either. So I'm gonna start mixing. Has anybody got any questions about anything? How are we looking on the floor in there? Do we need to give her a quick wipe down?
Tanner. He wants to know about the floor.
Oh, he's good. He's on it.
Over here.
Stuff on it.
What's that? Oh, I'm just saying we can just give her one good final wipe down before we start.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll be maybe vacuum that up or
Yeah,
sweep it up.
this.
Cool. All right. Well, if we're good to go, I'm gonna start mixing. Tanner. Yeah. What was the total square footage of the metallic area we're gonna be doing? A little over 300. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna have to go a little thinner than 80 square feet a gallon, but it'll be what it's gonna be. If we have to, couldn't mix up what's left. No, we're gonna save that one. This will be fine. I'm just thinking out loud. Anybody want to be? I got it. I'm talking to myself now.
Take it all the way down to his office. Sweep it all down there, and then get it back to me.